Hello, my lovelies. How are you all? I hope you people are fit and fine, and you people are wearing your mask and doing every necessary step in order to fight the pandemic corona. And in case you're watching me, hello, I'm Bhumika Sharma, and I am a teacher, and I'm having a 10 years of experience. And I have qualified my central eligibility test for examining for being a teacher, and I have qualified both the exams of junior and primary level. And today I'm going to teach you the very important topic of geometry, that is perimeter. So bye bye and let's get started. Hello everyone. Now we are going to have an introduction with the topic area, perimeter and volume. This is an important topic in geometry, and this is not going to leave you until the time you have mathematics. Right now you will be studying about the basic concepts of area, perimeter and volume, and then when you go to a higher classes, then you are going to have a deeper view with a lot more questions and problems. And let's begin. First, before we begin with area, perimeter and volume, we should understand that what perimeter is. Then we'll move to the area, and then we'll understand that volume is, what volume is, right? So let's understand what perimeter is. Perimeter is constructed from two different words. One is peri and the other is meter, right? One is peri and the other is meter. What do we mean by peri? Peri means around. Peri means around. Very good. And what is meter? Meter is a unit of measurement. So we can say metron is measurement. MEASUREMENT. So metron is measurement. Now what do we exactly mean by this? Perimeter is the shortest distance around any shape. Then the distance should be the shortest distance. Distance around any shape. Distance around any shape is called as perimeter, right? Now what do I mean by distance? Distance means the shortest distance. Distance is the shortest distance, and shape should be a closed shape, or you would say it may be a polygon or an irregular figure, but the figure or the shape should be a closed shape. Then only you will be able to find out the perimeter, right? So the shortest distance around any shape is called the perimeter. In other words, we are also been introduced about another statement that sum of all sides is also called as perimeter, right? Now what do I mean by the shortest distance? What does this sum of all sides mean? Let's take an example and understand to have a clear view. Okay, please ignore all the sweat that is on my head and face, because recently I have shifted to a new place, because of which there is no electricity. There is a very much electricity problem over here. But still, काम नहीं रुकना चाहिए. We should always be thankful to God for whatever we have, right? काम चलना चाहिए. So now, let's understand that what do I mean by the shortest distance. For example, let's consider a polygon. Polygon? A polygon we mean by the statement shortest distance. What is shortest distance? Shortest distance is सबसे छोटा distance. Now if I consider this polygon, what is a polygon? Can you please tell me what is a polygon? A polygon is a closed figure. A polygon is a closed figure with some straight lines, right? So closed figure है, हाँ है. First exercise of finding out the perimeter is closed figure. Now shortest distance could be any distance. The shortest distance could be this, around any shape, right? The shortest distance could be any shape, any line, any point you begin with and end with, right? No, shortest distance will only be considered when you move around the boundary of any shape, right? Shortest distance is the distance that you cover when you move around the boundary of any polygon or around any shape. It's not necessary that perimeter could only be figured out when you are having polygons, that is closed figures with straight lines. No, you can also find out the perimeter of irregular shapes that I tell you in the end of the video. But first let's understand that how we can find out the shortest distance, which I'm telling you right now. Okay, presently. Okay, so this is a polygon. It's a closed figure. How would you judge that it is a closed figure? If the ending point and starting point of the figure is the same, then you have a closed figure. For example, when I am having this polygon, and if I open a passage and I start from here, I cover all the sides and then I end up over here. Then what is the problem over here? The problem over here is that the starting point was A and the ending point is B. This means both of them are not same. If you want to have a figure, closed figure, then the starting point and ending point should always be same. This means if you started from here, you covered all the edges and then you came back over here, then this is the closed figure. Okay, and this is the closed polygon with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Okay, now I want to find out the shortest distance. Let's imagine that this is a boy and this boy has to find out the perimeter of this polygon. So what he will do? He will start running on the edges from one point to another. So he start from A till B. He will not leave. He will cover this distance. C. Now he will move to D. Now he will move to E. And then again he will come back to the same point A. Now when he has covered all the edges and he has calculated the distance that he has covered, then this becomes the perimeter. This means when you are walking on the boundary of any shape, then you find out the perimeter. For instance, let's understand. Let's see that this has covered. I'll not write the units first. This is a 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit and 5 unit, right? And I asked him to find out the perimeter of this polygon. How is he going to find out? A to B is 1. He covered 1. Okay? 1. Perimeter हम अंदर नहीं निकालते. We just move on the edges. Okay? 1 plus. He covered 2 units distance. Then he covered 3 unit ka distance. And then he covered 4 unit ka distance. And then he covered 5 unit ka distance. Total how much distance did he cover? 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 6. No, 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. And 10 and 5, 15. So answer is 15 units. Right? Understood or not? I am going to explain you with another question, another example. For example, I'm having now let's understand with a different figure. For example, this is a closed polygon given to you people and you have to find out the perimeter of this closed polygon. How would you find out? You would only be able to find out if you will move on to the boundary of this particular figure. When I'm talking about the distance, boundary or the distance, then I am talking about the units of length. So perimeter, when we talk about perimeter, we talk about the units which will cover, which is equal to the unit of length. So the perimeter, अगर आपने for example Ram want to plant trees over here, then what does Ram has to do? Ram has to plant the trees on the boundary. Fencing बनानी है समझ लो एक तरीके से, या फिर आपको fencing करनी है trees से. तो what he will do? He will just fencing कहाँ पर होती है? On the boundary of any shape. So he will move on to the shape. Then he has to also calculate the distance covered by him, that means perimeter. So we'll move from here. For example, this is 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 1 kilometer, and this is 2 kilometer, right? And he is planting trees from here, starting from here. So he will cover how much distance? 1 plus 2 plus 1 and plus 2. कितना हो गया? 6 kilometer is the answer. Now this kilometer is the unit of length, right? So we can say that perimeter is the unit of perimeter is the unit of perimeter is the unit of length. How? Length की unit कैसे हो गई? Length is a one dimensional quantity. Now if I see that I have, let's consider that this is the boundary. Now when I open it, okay, when I open it and then again I will cut down this one, I'll see that it is coming out to be a straight line, and straight line means length, and length means you are talking about the units in meter, centimeter, kilometer, inches, whatever the unit or whatever the distance has been given. Longer distance kilometer, shorter distance centimeter, millimeter, that depends upon how bigger the distance is. But whenever we talk about the unit of perimeter, we are talking about the unit of length. Why? Because for example, now if I want to break it, so if I want to break it and I give this A, B, C and D, and I want to break it till A to B, A to C and A to D, we can see that it is coming out to be a straight line. And when we talk about straight line, we are talking about the unit of length. So that is why perimeter takes the unit of length. Don't always, it's a very important note that you should always remember. You should never forget to write units along with the total answer which is given. Okay. So we have different figures, different polygons for which we find out the perimeter, and for class 5 we have 3 different polygons. We'll talk about finding out the perimeter of triangle. We'll talk about finding out the perimeter of a square, and we are surely going to talk about finding the perimeter of rectangle. Now how to find out the perimeter of these 3 figures? First of all, let's understand the basics of these 3 figures. Triangle. Tri means 3. So a closed polygon with 3 sides is called as triangle, right? So triangle कैसा दिखता है आपका? Just like your pizza slice. Okay? Square. Square is a shape which is having all sides equal. Square is a quadrilateral. Quad means 4, right? So square is a type of quadrilateral. So a closed figure having 4 sides is a square. No, a closed figure having 4 sides and that 2 sides should be equal. 4 equal sides is called as a square. Square कैसा दिखेगा? आपकी पिज्जा की बॉक्स जैसा. Have you ever seen pizza box? Though it is like ऐसे करके आप अगर देखते हैं तो उसमें थोड़ा सा ऐसे बेंड होता है. Just forget this bend. Let me show you an example. Square is just exactly like this. You can see all the sides are equal, right? So square is a polygon with 4 equal sides. Now let's talk about rectangle. Rectangle is also a polygon, a closed figure with a closed figure having 4 sides, right? But the speciality of rectangle is that opposite sides are equal. Now let me show you another example of this. It's a closed figure. Does it look like a rectangle? Yes, it looks like a rectangle. Why? Because it is having this side and this side equal, and this side and this side equal. Everything has a length and a breadth, but here the length is equal and breadth is equal. Here the length is equal to breadth. Okay. You can easily find out the perimeter of these 3 figures. Now your triangle also is like grouped into different types. जैसे भांति भांति के दुनिया में लोग वैसे ही, जैसे for example if I talk about my fingers are these, right? But they are all of different sizes, right? In the same way, our triangle is also grouped into different, I would say, our triangle is also grouped into different categories. Okay, I was not able to get this was not clicking actually. So triangle में we have two types of triangle. Two types तो नहीं होते हैं, but for you I'm saying triangle, एक triangle ऐसा जिसमें all sides are different. All sides are different, right? And one triangle is an equilateral triangle in which all the sides are equal. Just like square, but a square is having 4 sides and we have 3 sides in a triangle. Square की speciality, all sides are equal. What is in a square? In the square, all sides are equal, right? And in a rectangle, length and breadth की हम बात करते हैं. Breadth is not सांस, breadth is the width, okay? In which opposite sides are equal. क्या होता है? In a rectangle is a closed figure in which opposite sides are equal. Opposite का मतलब opposite is in front. Like this board is in opposite of me, right? Okay, so I am erasing this one. Those who want to copy till that time, you can copy it down. But first, we'll talk about triangle, then we'll move towards square, and then we'll move towards rectangle. Okay, so we can easily find out the perimeter of these 3 figures by just using simple formulas. When we talk about triangle, I have already told that when we are finding out the perimeter means sum of all sides. A, B, C, right? If the triangle is having all the sides different, then we are just going to add up all the sides. For example, this side is of 3 centimeter, this side is of 4 centimeter, and this side is of 5 centimeter. And I want to find out the perimeter of this triangle. So how to find out this perimeter of this triangle? How to find out? We will just write sum of all sides, right? We will just write sum of all sides. Side AB में कितना है? 3. Then Ram moved to C, covered 4. And then Ram moved to A, covered 5. I added up all the sides. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 and 5 is 12. Okay? Am I forgetting something? Yes, I'm forgetting to put on the unit. So the unit is given in centimeter. So I'll write centimeter. So the perimeter of this triangle is 12 centimeter. But wait, what about the triangle which ma'am you were talking about? That is the equilateral triangle. The triangle which is having all sides equal. Fine. Let's talk about this triangle. This triangle, I'm going to give the name to it. Right? Let's consider this triangle and we are talking about equilateral triangle, right? This is a side. Let's consider this as a side. इसको हम side ले लेते हैं. This is side unit, and this is also a side unit. And I want to find out the perimeter. Simple funda. Sum of all sides. So side plus side plus side. Okay. How many sides? We added side how many times? 3 times. So we can also say that side is being added 3 times or 3 multiplied by side. So the formula to find out the perimeter of an equilateral triangle is you just multiply the side by 3. Right? For example, I am having this triangle and the side is 5 centimeters. So if it's an equilateral triangle, if this is 5, then this is also 5 and this is also 5, right? 5 plus 5 plus 5. How much? 15. So perimeter is equals to 3 multiplied by 5, which is equal to 5 3s are 15. Is there any unit? No. Meter. meter. So the answer is 15 meter. Okay. So now we've understood that how we can find out the perimeter of triangle when we have triangle with different sides and when we have triangle with the same sides, right? Now we'll talk about square. That what a square is. We already have discussed about this. That a closed polygon, which polygon itself means a closed figure. So a polygon which is having all sides equal is called as a square, right? Let's give it a name. As we did in triangle, we are going to do the same with the square. If I consider this side as A, then this is also A, this is also A, and this is also A. Okay? We add A how many times? 4 times. So we can judge that perimeter of the square is 4 multiplied by A, or we can say 4 multiplied by side. A is the side, right? Let's see. Side plus side plus side plus side. A plus A plus A plus A. How many times we are adding it up? 4 times. So that is by 4 multiplied by A. 4 multiplied by side is the perimeter of square. If I give you a square of 2 centimeter, can you tell me that what is the perimeter of this square? Ma'am, this is very simple. You just multiply the side by 4. So 4 multiplied by side. Side is 2. 2 centimeter. 4 2s are 8. 8 centimeter is the answer. Always remember, don't forget to put the unit. Very important point. Okay. Now let's talk about rectangle. Rectangle is a polygon which is having opposite sides equal. You know, as in what do I mean by opposite? I'm standing opposite to this board. Okay. So if we talk about this side, it is length and this is breadth. Not necessary that your rectangle should look like this. A rectangle can look like this also. A rectangle can look like this also. Okay. But here this is the standard term that we are using. This is the standard notation. Obviously this is length, then this is also length. And if this is breadth, then this is also breadth. Right? And perimeter is equals to sum of all sides. Side L, side 2B, side 3L, and side 4B. How many times we are adding L? 2 times. So 2 multiplied by L. How many times am I adding B? 2 times. 2 multiplied by B. So we can also say that we are adding length and breadth how many times? 2 times. So this is the formula to find out the perimeter of a rectangle. Perimeter of a rectangle. Okay. So the perimeter of rectangle is 2 multiplied by length plus breadth. This means first you will add length and breadth and you will just double it up. What am I saying by this? If I consider that the length is 2 meter, breadth is 1 meter, and I name and I give the dimensions of this figure. So perimeter is length or breadth को add करना and then we will double it up. Length and breadth 2 plus 1 and then double it up. 2 plus 1 3 and then double it up. 3 2s are 6. Answer? Am I forgetting something? Again I forgot. I forgot to mention the unit. 6 meter is the answer. Okay. So we can see that if I am not having the formula and I want to find out the perimeter of rectangle, then I'll just sum of all the sides. 2 plus 1 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6. Answer is same. Okay. So this was all about perimeter, and if I talk about perimeter, you have so let's sum up what perimeter is. Perimeter is first sum of all sides. Second requisite is that it should be a closed figure. Okay, so the figure should be a closed one. starting point and ending point should always be same. You should never leave any side when we are talking about perimeter, and the very important point, which is don't forget to put the unit. Don't forget to put the unit. Okay.